everybody. In today's video we're going to have a closer look at one of the items that was in a very generous gift package that I received from EdAtoZ recently. The one I've chosen for this video is the Opinel saw. Okay, so this is how the saw comes. Number 12. All the information on the box is in French, so we'll just dive straight in, see what we get. We've got the saw itself. It's a little leaflet. And I think we've got English on one side, French on the other. Opinel garden tools all have blades made of stainless steel. Blah blah blah. And we've got Spanish and German and Italian on the other. Now, as you can see, it's a big one. For size comparison, if we look at an Opinel No. 10 knife, you can see it's substantially bigger. Another size you may be familiar with is a No. 6. So we've got a big chunky handle, and also the handle shape is different than the standard knife handle shape. We don't have the taper in there, or that way, and there's a bit of a hump back there and it drops down. We've got a lanyard hole there, the usual locking ring, and being a modern one, this lock's closed as well as open. So what do we get? Well, let's see if we can measure it. The blade is 120mm, so as you'd expect, the size 12 has a 12cm blade. The handle is nearly 7 inches, just goes off the scale on this ruler a bit. So we've got the locking ring. The blade is quite thin. One thing I've not seen before on an Opinel, I don't know if it's just on the saws, but here there's like an extra layer on either side of the tang. And whether that's just for reinforcement, I'm not sure. But these little plates are fixed to the tang. We've got a double row of teeth, very sharp. On the blade here we've got the Opinel and the logo, and then it also says coupe en tirant, and that's quite important. That's to cut on the draw, on the pull stroke. So you put your pressure on when you're pulling back on the blade, because if you try and cut on the push stroke like that, there's a very good chance you'll bend the blade. As you can see, it is very flexible. What does it weigh? It weighs 105 grams, which in English is 3.7 ounces. So if you compare that to the No. 10 knife, that's 2.47. So as you would imagine, it's sort of getting on for half as heavy again, perhaps. And that's it. There's not a lot more to say about this. We've got solid Beechwood handle, typical of Opinels. We've got the locking ring, typical of Opinels. and it's very well made. The acid test, I suppose, is to do some cutting with it. Obviously, phone book paper isn't going to tell us anything. So if you'll join me in the backyard, I've got some dead rhododendron that we can saw up. And there you have it, the Opinel No. 12 saw. It's nicely made. It's very effective. I like that. If you were going to carry one of these in a backpack for camping or bug out situations, I think you'd be adding a lot of capability for not too much weight. I've been a fan of Opinels for a long time. I've never tried the saw before, but I rather like that. Thanks again to EdAtoZ, and thanks for watching.